Some people say that when they hear the words music publishing, they get so confused that they just want to... Come on, it's not really that difficult. Music publishing. Not to worry. You're going to see that understanding music publishing is actually as easy as pie. So, the first thing we need is a pie. The second thing we need is a songwriter. This is because music publishing is the business of exploiting the rights of the written lyrics and the written music of a song. These written lyrics and written music together are called the musical composition. Alan Merrill and Jake Hooker from the Arrows wrote this song. This is important to understand. Only the writers of a musical composition will receive a share of the music publishing. The performers do not, unless they also wrote it. So here, although Joan Jett was performing the song on the recording you just heard, she would not receive any music publishing income, but Alan Merrill and Jake Hooker would. This is why songwriters can often make lots of money, because they will get paid regardless of who actually performs their musical composition. What about the record labels? Will they receive any income from the music publishing? No. This is because the record labels only control the recording of the song, not the musical composition. There are many income streams for a songwriter, so it is often advantageous for the songwriter to enter into a publishing deal with a music publisher. The music publisher can help in finding placement for the musical composition, such as TV and film projects, will issue licenses, and will manage and collect royalties paid. Sometimes they may even pay the songwriter a recoupable advance against royalties. Now, where did that pie go? We're going to need it for this next part. Well, this pie will have to do. Think of this as the copyright to the musical composition. This copyright is owned by the songwriter the second they make a tangible copy, for instance, the second they write the song down. When they enter into a publishing deal, they are assigning certain rights to the copyright to the music publisher. There are a few types of publishing deals, but a common arrangement is called a co-publishing agreement. Best way to explain a co-publishing deal is to divide the pie into two parts. One side is the writer's share, and the other side is the publisher's share. The songwriter will retain 100% of the writer's share. Now let's split the publisher's share in half. Of this, 50% goes to the publisher and 50% goes to the songwriter. The reason that the pie is divided this way is because for some publishing income streams, the publisher will receive 25% and the songwriter will receive 75%. But for other publishing income streams, it will be split equally, 50-50, which brings us to... Now that we understand how the basic publishing deal works, let's look at the different types of income streams for music publishing. For which one of these situations would music publishing royalties be paid? A, you're at your favorite restaurant and you hear a really cool song playing on the radio. Or B, you're at a concert listening to a live band perform. If you answered both A and B, then you're right. This is because the first type of income stream is from public performance licenses. Anytime a song is played in public, the venue or broadcaster must secure a public performance license. These are secured through performing rights societies, which in the U.S. are ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC. So, in our example, since the restaurant and concert venue are publicly performing these songs, they would have to each secure public performance licenses. Since the venue or broadcaster will most likely be playing lots of songs, it may not be efficient for them to get a license for every single song. The societies can issue a blanket license, which will allow the venue or broadcaster to play any of the songs in the respective ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC catalogs for a fee. These societies then remit a portion of the income to the publisher and to the songwriter in the form of public performance royalties. Now remember, these licenses must be secured anytime the song is performed in public. So it doesn't matter if the song is being played on the radio, on TV, the internet, live at a concert, in a restaurant, even in a retail store, as long as the song is being played publicly. But what if it's a US songwriter and the song is being broadcast in Japan? Good question. ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC have reciprocal agreements with performing rights societies all over the world, so the foreign broadcaster will need to pay these royalties to their local foreign society, which in turn will pay the US performing rights societies. The second type of income stream is from mechanical licenses. When a record label includes a song on a record album or releases it as a single, the label must secure a mechanical license from the music publisher for the use of the musical composition. The record label pays the music publisher a mechanical royalty, and they in turn pay the songwriter. The record labels have a choice. They can either negotiate a mechanical royalty rate with the publisher in advance, or they can use the song without obtaining the publisher's permission, provided that the composition has already been released. If they do this, they must pay the mechanical rate required by law, which is called the statutory rate. This is also referred to as a compulsory license. Currently, the statutory rate for digital downloads is 9.1 cents. Now keep in mind, mechanical royalties must be paid whenever the composition is reproduced. This includes physical records, digital downloads, and even on-demand streaming services such as Spotify. The third type of income stream is from synchronization licenses. Synchronization fees are the monies paid to a publisher when a composition is used in an audio-visual work, for instance, in a movie, TV show, or commercial. The creator of the audio-visual recording must get permission from the publisher to use the musical composition and must pre-negotiate the fee. There is no statutory rate for synchronization licenses. So there you have it. Now you understand the typical type of deal between the music publisher and the songwriter, and the three different income streams for music publishing: public performance royalties, mechanical royalties, and synchronization fees. Well, now that you see that it's as easy as pie, maybe the next time when you hear the words music publishing, instead of screaming, you might just get hungry. Get it?